Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix Tshisekedi is on a 4-day state visit to Belgium, his first official trip to Europe since taking office in January. Serena Chondri has more on his visit.
This is not quite the welcome Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi would have been hoping for on his first official visit to Belgium. Dozens of people gathered on the streets of the capital, Brussels, to protest his leadership, some carrying signs calling him corrupt and a usurper. Since taking office in January, Tshisekedi has promised to clean up corruption, which he said flourished under his predecessor Joseph Kabila, in power for 18 years. But civil society groups have accused his administration of reckless spending, charges he's denied. Despite having copious reserves of copper, cobalt and gold, widespread corruption has helped to make Democratic Republic of Congo one of the poorest countries in the world. Tshisekedi, who arrived for a 4-day state visit late on Monday, brought several ministers from his new government with him to sign various cooperation agreements with Belgium. After meeting Prime Minister Charles Michel on Tuesday, the Congo leader visited the tomb of the unknown soldier to pay his respects.
President Tshisekedi is facing pressure from Congolese nationals abroad and at home to make good on a promise he made when he took office to reconcile the country's various ethnic groups and root out corruption. In July, Congolese refugees living in Phoenix, Arizona, protested outside the state capital, calling on Tshisekedi to end conflict in parts of eastern DRC, an area home to the Banyamulenge ethnic minority. For more perspective on this situation, I'm joined by Jean Paul Ruhosha, Executive Director of CongoToday, a non-governmental organization focusing on peace and reconciliation as well as economic development in the DRC. Jean, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
Now, Jean, tell us, what more do you know about the ongoing ethnic violence in South Kivu, especially that targeting the Banyamulenge minority group?
Well, right now there is a fight that there is a coalition between Mai Mai and which is a tribe organized by Babembe, Bafurero, Banyinu, and with a coalition with international group which is come from Burundi, called the Red Tabara, and their objective is to fight against Banyamulenge. They identify enemy as a Banyamulenge, so and they've been killing them.
But why Banyamulenge? Why are they being targeted? For what reason?
It looks like a political issue, political reason, that they want to kick them out. That's the agenda they have. They don't believe that they are Congolese, even though they've been there more than 300 years. But they still want to kick them out. And right now they killed more than 220 people.
So how does President Tshisekedi respond to those who criticize him for not making good his promise when he took oath of office to say that he's going to reconcile these ethnic communities, he's going to reach out to all the people so you can have one cohesive country?
Well, that's a big mistake, and that's his failure. He promised that, but it's worse than ever. It's what's happening right now, the situation that is happening, it doesn't look like he's going to help. And we've been trying to involve him. We had delegations of my community. We organized more than 3 delegations to go see him, but nothing is happening. He's not doing any action. He's not doing anything to protect those people.
But there are a lot of people who have been protesting. We saw the Arizona, protest back in July, the Congolese refugees there. We see a lot of refugees also coming through the U.S.-Mexico border, coming from Congo. And I'm sure he's had this criticism. What has he said so far?
You can see on his speech in Belgium what he said. He didn't even mention the situation in South Kivu. It looks like he's in the same issue. He doesn't want to talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it, then you're not going to resolve anything. And we've been engaging him to do that, but he's very, very silent.
Okay, now very briefly, your organization deals with reconciliation and peace for Congo. What do you think should be the way forward?
The way forward should be him to engage his administration to tackle this issue. Also to allow the organization like CongoToday to operate to bring a peace, because we need reconciliation. But before reconciliation, we need to tackle the issue of army group who are there. And the Constitution of Congo allow him to do that. There is no any group of army or any rebel group who should be on the ground. And they are killing people. The consequence, he already seen it. But unfortunately, he's not doing much to resolve it.
Let's hope he's listening, and let's hope there will be peace for the people of Congo. Jean, thank you very much. Excellent insight on this topic.
Thank you so much.
Jean Paul Ruhosha is Executive Director of CongoToday. We're excited to hear what you think about Africa 54, and we'll be right back.